Aye.
All right, count one, first degree felony murder and perpetration of perpetration of or attempt to perpetrate a robbery. What is your plea? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
The court accepts that plea and sentences you to life in prison in the Tennessee Department of Corrections without the possibility of parole. Count two, first degree premeditated murder. What is your plea?
Guilty.
The court accepts that plea, sentences you to life in prison in the Tennessee Department of Corrections without the possibility of parole. Count one and two will merge as one conviction for first degree murder. Count three, attempted first degree premeditated murder. What is your plea? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
The court accepts your plea, sentences you to 25 years in the Tennessee Department of Corrections as a range one offender. That is a Class A felony. Count three shall run consecutive to count two as these merge in count one and two. Count three shall run concurrent with counts 4 and 5. Count four, attempted first degree premeditated murder. What is your plea?
Guilty.
The court accepts your plea, sentences you to 25 years in the Department of Corrections as a range one offender for that Class A felony. Count four shall run consecutive to count two. Count four shall run concurrent with counts 3 and 5. Count five, attempted first degree premeditated murder. What is your plea?
Guilty.
The court accepts your plea, sentences you to 25 years in the Department of Corrections as a range one offender on a Class A felony. Count five shall run consecutive to count two and concurrent with counts 3 and 4. Count six, aggravated robbery. What is your plea? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
The court accepts your plea, sentences you to 12 years to serve as a range one offender in the Tennessee Department of Corrections. This offense by statute has to be served at a minimum of 85% before you will be eligible to be considered for parole. On the counts 3, 4, and 5, technically as range one offenses, you could be eligible for parole on those offenses after 30%, but again, those are consecutive to the life without parole. And on the life without parole, you understand that is just what it says. It is life in prison without the possibility of parole. You understand that?
I understand.
All right, at this point, then that will conclude the matter. Thank you. You may take Mr. Matthews.
You know, considering how long this thing could have taken through the appeals process, considering all that the victims, the family would have had gone through in the next, say, 10 to 15 years, I think it's the best possible outcome. Yeah, everything that was done in full consultation with the DA's office, the other victim officers, as well as the family, and also they brought the command staff in and anyone else that wanted to be involved in the conversation. So it was in full consultation with everybody involved and decided that was the best outcome.
Do you personally feel comfortable with it?
I do. You know, he's going to be in prison for life without the possibility of parole. He'll be in general population, and you know, hopefully he'll regret what he's done the rest of his life till he dies in prison.
Yes, I mean, it's very difficult on a family to go through any of this. I mean, you can imagine the tragedy and the loss that they've experienced, and they were very the parents were very in support of this disposition.